know what it do, right? Can you believe it? I'm out the hood now, everybody wanna know what's going down. Can you believe it? I'm on my grind now, everybody wanna know what's going down. Can you believe it? I'm out the hood now, everybody wanna know what's going down. Can you believe it? I'm on my grind now, everybody wanna know what's going down.
So, Little Charlo, also known as Charlo, is at it again with his endless ramblings and rants and all kind of stuff. Caught him on Fight Hub, just talking about a whole bunch of nothing. Like, what you doing, bro? Come on, my nigga. Goddamn, go. You got a whole lane. Get the fuck out the way. These people are horrible out here, bro. Get out the way, bro. Move. Yeah, anyway. Charlo. As you can see, the thumbnail said, PC Richard Charlo at it again. What do I mean by PC Richard? You see that store? That is a store called PC Richard & Son. That's an appliance store based in New York. I'm not sure if it's any other PC Richards in the other places, but in the tri-state area up there, that is a staple that's been, they've been around for many, many years before I was even born. And at the beginning of Charlo's video, he was whistling. He was like, to me, it sounded like the PC Richard & Son. If you watch the commercials, they do this little weird whistle. It goes. So he was doing that same whistle with the Mexican garment on. So I called him PC Richard Charlo. That's what I'm gonna start calling him now. But yeah, man, he was talking about the stuff he usually talk about. He the man at the division. His house is bigger than all y'all houses. His ceiling is bigger than the roof of everybody else's house. Typical Charlo stuff. Then he flashed the gun. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's just right. And he in Texas. You know how they do down there. Texas boys don't be playing. But he started talking about Terence Crawford again. And now listen, man. I saw the video with Mike Cussett. I don't know if that came out before that Fight Hub video with Charlo, because they asked him about Charlo on the interview with Bud, and he was like, Bud said something about Charlo. I forgot what he said exactly, but then I seen the Fight Hub video, so I don't know if Terence Crawford was reacting to what Charlo said, or Charlo was reacting to Terence Crawford. But there's some disdain there because of Errol Spence. But then Charlo said something interesting. He said that Terence Crawford is broke. He said Terence Crawford doesn't have any money. Now, listen, y'all know me. I'm not a pocket watcher. I rarely like talking about other people's money. I don't do that. But how in the world could Charlo call Terence Crawford broke? Ain't he on a damn payment plan with Al Heyman? Don't Al got them on allowances and stuff like that? Bud just got $5 million dropped in his account, right? He didn't even fight. He ain't bust a sweat yet, right? And then he gonna get the other 5 before the fight. So he gonna have $10 million in the bank, bro. Well, you know how they'll give and take taxes and all that shit, but he gonna still walk off good. Can Jamel do that? Interesting. I don't know if he misquoted himself by calling him broke. Bro, I don't know. Maybe he was drinking too. He seemed a little out of it too. I don't know. But he said some good stuff in there too. He said, he ain't mad at nobody for trying to get their bag. But he said, like he said before, he think Bud should have just took whatever he had to take. And I disagree with that. unless it was transparency like he asked for. And they did offer him after the fact though. They didn't offer him transparency before the Avenesian fight was around. They did it after the fact. Why ain't nobody talking about that on the other side though? But that's Jermell Charlo fashion, typical rant. He just goes off on these tangents, and a lot of times you don't know where it's coming from. He just talks and rambles, you know. Like I said, I keep saying, man, these dudes, they talk like they was in the streets. Don't seem like it to me, dog. I don't get that sense from the Charlo twins that they was ever really in the streets like that. I doubt they was, man. I doubt they was, bro. I ain't heard no stories about these dudes, no negatives. And you know how like a lot of times in documentaries of boxers, they'll dig into the background, start talking about their past and all that. Like Terence Crawford's past, he really had a little street past. Terence Crawford, Mike Tyson had a street past. A lot of other boxers had street past. Zab Judah, stuff like that. I ain't never heard nothing from the Charlo twins. We had a rough upbringing, shit. Even Floyd Mayweather, his pops was in and out of jail and shit like that. And actually went to jail, popped somebody and shit like that, I believe, right? So Charlo's, man, they be putting on a little too, like they put the show on a little too hard. When you see somebody trying like that, they really unbelievable. Like you can't really believe them. But yeah, he's entitled to his opinion. But I want to know what y'all thought about Jermell Charlo's comments against Terence Crawford on his latest, I don't know what you want to call it, his latest semi-rant. It's your boy Rebel Life Boxing, man. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like the page, like the video. Subscribe and all that good stuff. Y'all already know. I'm gonna get at y'all later on the next vid. Stay tuned. Got some things coming up. And I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace out.